It's a question for you all, man. All of you around the world. So, I'm talking about physical strength and strength, mindset strength, physical and mental strength. 1 out of 8. I'm the first 1 out of 8 children to survive. The complications. I was a month and a half premature. I was supposed to be a Halloween baby, but I was not. September 22nd, 1983 is when I was born. But within that, she had a C-section, and she died having me. I died, but my intestines were on the outside. They were, I had a hole in my stomach, and they were attached, but just by strings. God was with me, and God is still with me. I'm here for a reason, and I'm meant to be here. Because if I wasn't, He would have took my life already. But you see, I have no belly button. I have no innie, and I don't have an outie. I also have a scar up here that's an X, but you can't really see it because it's covered by the tattoo. And then I have a scar here. Scar here. And then the sun right there. Scar. And then sun. But like I said, does any of you live like that, knowing that I don't have an outie or any belly button? When I wash all. I do it all in one rhythm. I don't need to stop and clean my belly button out. But like I said, Matty Ice don't have a flatty, but I have no belly button. It's a flat T. So it's basically what it is half belly button. It's not a belly button. Half belly. It's supposed to be on paper what it stays. It's half belly button, half scar. But it's not a belly button because I don't got one. But do any of you guys not have a belly button? And if you don't, then you're meant to be here for a reason. But I'm 1 out of 8 children to survive. I had 0 to 0 chance of living. Nobody has ever lived the intestines one on the outside with the umbilical cord wrapped around the neck. It's not even about the umbilical cord wrapped around the neck. It was about the belly of the insides of mine were born on the outside. I wasn't fully developed. My stomach wasn't fully developed because I was premature. My mother was doing drugs and drinking and doing coke, this, that, and everything else. So, again, have you guys ever lived through that? Are you guys still living? Because I am. I is and I still will be. So, and I went through child abuse. So my strength for my body is immune, and already been punched, already been whipped, when I was a little kid by my fucking scum-ass father, and George and everybody else that thought it was cool to beat on little kids. So now my strength. My body is immune to the physical abuse. So you guys can't even bat 100 with pain tolerance. I bat 1,000 with pain tolerance. I will laugh at you when you punch me. KFC. There was a kid 17 years old, and you was getting lippy with him, and you are a person on the grill line with dreads, right, Murphy? And you took him out of Cat and he went behind Denny's. You thought he was all big and bad. But then the 17-year-old hit you once in the jaw and lay you the fuck out. Like I said, Danny hit me 9 times. He hit me in the temple 3 times. Found out he couldn't knock me out. He went to my jawline 3 times. Then realized that didn't work. And went to my ribs 3 times. Realized that didn't work. Dan punched me in the mouth, but I put him asleep. Mike, he got lucky because I'm not going to go through a female to get to him. The Red Roof guy hit me twice in the jaw. Once I was right straight because my glasses, and the only thing he did was cut, because when he hit me with the glasses, cut me in the nose. Then he hit me once in the jaw. Like, dude, my pain tolerance and my jaw is not weak. I can sit there and laugh at you as you're using me as a punching bag. And then when you're tired, you better watch out. Because I'm full of energy. And like I said, bigger you are, the harder you fall, slower you get up. The smaller you are, the faster you get up. Because it's just, you fall, it's a spring, you bounce back up. You get up faster and quicker. Now when you're big, you get up slow and you fall harder. We fall soft and we get up faster. So when you're big and you fall and it takes you 4 minutes to get up, that's 4 minutes for this small dude to fucking just hit you once, put you to fucking sleep. And all I need is one hit. I can hit you in the temple, or I can hit you in the jaw. That's all I need. And if things come to worse, I can go to your jugular and just yank it up. That, or I can just hit it. But I don't fight for a reason. I don't physically fight because I don't like hurting people. With Dan Silva, he got lucky. Yeah, I'm not gonna hit him because he's 70 years old. But so he cheap shotted me in the mouth, and then I put him asleep. So what's that tell you there, Dan? And those 3 kids saw you get aggravated, saw you lose breath and go to sleep. And then they came and was like, dude, get up, your mom's threatening to call the cops. I already knew that she was going to call the cops. She and Dan want to sit there and start the whole thing. But when I retaliate, they want to sit there and play the victim. All to force me back into the bullshit. You guys are pissed off because you cannot control me. You couldn't control me before. What made you think you can control me now? And then you tell me to go back to Canada, go back to Maine, go this way, get out of here, this is our town, blah, 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 blah. It's not your town, jackass. It's more my town than it is your town. But it's not even my town. It's the people that was here, living here, before you even got here. Because you moved here, jackass. And the only reason why you moved down south is because of whom? Because didn't I move down south first? For 11 years? You guys had no balls enough to get up and go? But you got up and went because I went first? You had no balls to do anything until I moved to Florida? I went to California by myself. First experience was not the best because I had a fucking junkie trying to fucking nibble my ear. A black man. A black boy, I should say. He's a 50, 60-year-old guy. But yeah, he was nibbling on my ear, bro. How nasty is that? So I'm definitely on bath salt or bath salt and meth. So, like I said, and Dan Silva, when I was in Florida, you called the Ocala Police Department. You was in Ellsworth. I was in Ocala. And you called and put out a protection order on me. Because you thought I was just going to drive down, beat your ass, and drive back. Really? I'm, 16 states away, and you're that scared and you fear me that much, bro? You have a reason to. Because when I retaliate, you have no chance with me. My mother would tell you that there, Dan Silva. But my mom is trying to put me in jail to protect her and everybody else. And she's trying to put me in jail because if I don't want her in my life, she don't want me to have a life. She wants me to be behind bars and try to force me to say hi to her. I don't need to say hi to a pill junkie. I'm not going to deflate all my tires and be a failure because that's what you want me to be. Fuck you. I want to be a winner and I want to be a somebody, and that's what I'm going to be because it's my life to run, not yours. Just because you are in the dumpster doesn't mean I have to be in the dumpster with you. Dig yourself out the dumpster. First off, old lady, get off drugs and your life would be way much better than what it is now. Because I haven't been on drugs since I was 25, 26 years old. And then they turn around and put me on drugs. Because they miss the old Ryan. They miss the old Ryan, miss the old Ryan. Because I was on drugs and going to work and busting my ass and coming home doing what I had to do. I don't miss that shit. You guys do because of the money and the drugs that it was feeding on. I don't. And I sure in the hell is not going back. Too many of you guys motherfuckers used and abused and fucking, you're scavengers, bro. And you're pissed off because you can't put me back. You can't put me back on drugs. No, you can't. Because like I said, it's my company. I am the CEO, owner of my company, my life. It's a business. Business is life. So like I said, I am the money in the bank. Money in the bank. We as humans are the bank. Because the bank wouldn't be a bank if we didn't put money in the bank to have, and you know what they do? They make money off you because they let other people borrow your money, so the interest and everything, they get money behind your back. So, like I said, nothing would be possible if God didn't die and take everyone's sins with him. The government wouldn't be running. Humans wouldn't be here. Nobody would be here if God didn't take his life for everyone's sins. You guys tend to forget that. And you two-faced people think it's your world and you're going to run it. Democrats, we're going to reset the table. We're going to get rid of you. Because you're all old people that are two-faced and only think one way. You think everything is, we have to bow down to you. No, we don't. We have rights. We have civil rights, and we have the law that you guys are not following. We don't need to I can stay by myself and do the right thing for the right reason. And you know, I'm great when everyone's attacking me for no reason. Now, if I was doing the wrong thing for the wrong reason, nobody would fucking be fucking with me. I'd have more fake ass friend as clowns. My group of people would be a lot of people. But since I'm doing the right thing for the right reason, nobody wants to be around me. I don't give a fuck. Because you're not doing that for me. I'm doing what I have to do to survive. I go to work. I do my job. I come out here and I go to work to my dream. I'm allowed to be a dreamer. And someday what I do is will work. It's already working. Because I enjoy my day, and you know how many people get inspired and inspired to know about the music and just me doing what I do. Oh, did you guys see me with the down by Circle K on 5 Points? The little air balloon. It was going flat back. Yeah, I was kind of not mocking him, but doing the same thing he was doing. But the air was, yeah, boom, 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 boom. It's just a creative idea, a creative mind that I have. It was kind of interesting because the way he was moving, I follow. And then everyone's like, laughing at it. So, like I said, it's all inspirational, man. It's all love because I like music. I like beats, sound, beats. They interest me. It's interesting to me. Some of you guys like to read. I don't like to read because if I don't read what I'm interested in, I don't collect no information. If I read a book about sports or MJ or Derek Jeter, I can read the book and then have a quiz and I ace it. But if it's like, just say, I'm not really a big soap operas. I can watch that, but that don't interest me. So you can quiz me all day and I'll fucking fail it every time. Because it don't interest me. It don't go in I don't collect all the knowledge. It's just a wipeout because I'm like, dude, and then I'm looking different direction. I'm not quite hearing it, bro. If I'm interested in it, if I'm not, it's a different attachment. So like I said, do you guys have no belly button? Because most of you do. 99% of you do. So I advise you to shut your mouth and know where you're at. Because it takes physical and mental strength to get through the complications and still be here as I am. So check yourself before you wreck yourself. And I did hear something today about Junior. Someone said he's gonna beat my ass. I said, when I see Ryan, it's gonna be throwing hands right on deck, right there. Excuse me? I wish you would. I think that shit's hilarious, bro. You think you play football, so you think you're big and bad. And that's what's gonna get you in trouble. Because you underestimate the small people. And I'm not small. I'm 150 pounds, solid, pure muscle. How much muscle do you have on you? None. You probably, I'm not saying you're weak, but you're not tougher than me. And do you know how to fight? Because if you don't know how to fight, you're not going to win. Just because you played football, you have an ego. Somebody's not going to care, and you're going to get an attitude with the wrong fucking one, and they're going to lay you the fuck out. And I'm going to laugh at you. On the other hand, I do care for other people because when I retaliate, I hurt people. And I don't like Candy. Am I saying she's a bitch? I don't know if she's a bitch, but she was being a bitch, or I have a right to say she's being a bitch when she is being a bitch. Now, when she's at home, she might be go lucky, and not that way. But you go into work treating the customers with an attitude of blah, 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 you're being a bitch. So, Junior, if you're running your mouth and telling other people you're gonna beat my ass, do it. I double dare you. Because now you give me the right to get my energy out on you. And after I'm done with you, Katie's gonna leave you in the dust. And I'm gonna laugh at you. And didn't I see you a week ago there? And then when I was at the racetrack? And I said, is that Junior? And you just looked at me and walked away. Didn't you see a cop come in? Didn't I dance my ass off and do 200 push-ups in front of you and the cop? You don't want to play, bro. Straight up. But don't sit there and threaten somebody. And don't do it. That's being fake. And I already knew you how fake you was. If you're real, when you say something, you're going to do something. But yeah, when you sit there and threatening me, wish you would. And that person that said that, what you said, they said it would be kind of funny if you just popped them once and knock them out. Dude, that's what I'm capable of. Because I know where your pressure points are. I know most of the time, I know where your soft spot is. Because everyone has one. And most of the time, it's somewhere in the head. But I don't do all that cheap shit. I can hit you in the temple. And I have enough power behind my punch to lay you out. So, like I said, I don't like to react. I don't like to retaliate. I fight for a reason and I fight for a purpose. If the purpose and the reason doesn't add up to me, I don't physically fight because I'm not going to go and deal with drama when it's unnecessary. Now, if I have a girlfriend and some guy goes and hits her or disrespects her, then I have a purpose and a reason to retaliate. Because I'm demanding my girl get respected. The next time you fuck with her, I'm gonna fuck you up. If I didn't fuck you up the first time, I'll fuck you up the first time and you'll learn your lesson. You won't fuck with her again. And if you don't, she comes back to me and says, hey, look, he's still hitting me, blah, blah, blah. Be the last thing you want to do there, Junior. Because I'm not the one to fuck with domestic violence. Once you ask Crystal White, because I fucking body slammed Travis. And Travis, you didn't punch me. You pushed me and I slipped on the champagne that you was throwing in Crystal White's face. Well, Mike and Gary was laughing at you and Crystal. I was like, you motherfucker. You think you're gonna get away with assaulting a female in front of me, motherfucker? I'm the one that jumped in your face. What do you fucking think you're doing, buddy? And then you pushed me. When you pushed me, I slipped because of what you were spraying, this champagne. But I grabbed you and spun you around, and when I hit the ground, I was on top of you, had my fist all the way held back, and your eyes were like this. You were scared as fuck. And yes, I surprised myself, because motherfucker, I was falling, I grabbed you and fucking pinned you down there. Dude, I would have smashed your fucking face all the way through if I fully... Because as you're going down and my hands go and hit, my hit would have been so strong your head would have bounced off the fucking floor. I actually had the concrete because you was half outside, half inside. And if I punch you on the concrete, I'm pretty sure you'd be dead. Because the back of your head split the fuck wide open. Like I said, I don't like hurting nobody. I don't threaten nobody. They come to me and threaten me, and then I turn around and say, do it. Do it. Do it. I hold you guys accountable for your actions. And what you say you're going to do, I expect you to do it. But if you don't do it, then I know you're a coward and you're a bully. Just trying to punk people out. I'm the wrong fucking one to do it too. Because I stand up to fucking clowns. I sit the fucking bullies back down where they need to fucking belong, and their egos get checked. So next time they come to me, they respect me. They might not like me, but they sit there and respect me. There's a different thing, different attachment. They respect me because, oh shit, I already know. Once you ask everybody that has fought me, they will tell you, Ryan has not lost. I had not lost. Because every time that I went down, I got back up asking for more. And they ran like a bitch. Huh, Josh? Josh, Ricky, right? There's Craig Winslow, Curtis Winslow, Ricky Braun, Melissa. You want me to keep going? And then you have Steve in Florida. Do you want me to keep going about you fucking scumass shit? Like I said, get facts. Know what you're fucking talking about before you come at me. Because I'll put you to shreds. Just like Shreks. Here's your Sour Patch Kids. I'm eating Skittles over here. Skittle Rainbow over here. I'm happy. Power Sticks. It's not Power Sticks, Power Skittles. It's good stuff. But like I said, you don't know who you're fucking with. You guys trying to punk me, and it's not gonna fucking work. I sit the fucking punks back the fuck down where they belong. You all need to check your fucking ego. Because I am more gifted than any of you. And I don't have an ego. Does that tell you something? I'm blessed more than most. I don't have an ego. So like I said, you can there's a difference between being confident in yourself than being cocky with yourself. Know what you have, but you also know what the other person has also. Because when you underestimate somebody, that is the wrong thing you want to do. It's 100%, 100 times out of 100. When you sit there and misjudge and underestimate somebody, 100 out of 100, they will knock you the fuck out. Because you're unaware of the strength that they have. We don't though. We know the strength you have, but we also know what we are, what we have, and what we're capable of. So, like I said, check yourself. And I just want Katie to live life and be happy. She don't have to be with me. I just want her to be happy with herself. Her to be happy with whomever she's around. I don't want people sinking her ship. Because when I saw her at work, she's a doll. Working her ass off, this and that. So she deserves the best. I'm the best, but I'm confident in myself. But if she's not happy with then I'll love and care for her that much to let her go. I want her to be in a good relationship with no domestic violence, with no attitude, no backtalk. Just you guys communicating as one, not getting physical. If I gave, no, talk to her. Don't argue with her. Talk to her. There's a difference between arguing and talking, fighting, arguing and talking. There's a difference. Like I said, I want her to be successful with the life that she has to be living. It's called life. I want her to live life live. Be on stage. We're all on stage every single day. But most of you are lazy and don't want to do nothing on stage. You're pissed off at me. Because I'm on stage and I do everything I can do every single day. Because I cherish my life that I was given. Because I wasn't even supposed to have a life to have. Let alone be giving a life. God gave me a life and saved my life. So now it's my turn to save the eagles from the pigeons. And we have more pigeons shitting on people than we do have eagles. We have like 5% eagles out here, out in the world. Might be 10%, or be pushing it a little bit. But most people are pigeons. Oh, and another thing. So this girl asked if this girl was alright. And the person said, yeah, we good. Then you turn around and you stuck your nose in her business. And you called the cops on her. Really? How many street lights have you ran? How many stop signs have you ran? How many crosswalks have you run through? How many people have you almost hit? So like I said, stay in your business. And you're lucky I didn't get the details of the car, because I would be taking videos of you running street lights and all that, and I would be making you paying the tickets, because I would be calling, hey look, I have a camera of this girl running the lights, but you want to sit there and get in somebody's business, right? That's why you guys need to shut the fuck up and focus on yourself. Stop focusing on somebody else. Focus on you. Why do you think your life is so miserable? Because you focus on everybody else and not on you. You shut your fucking mouth and be focused on you. You'll have a better fucking life.